Lois and Smarty Hope Arena exhibition. I'm going to let it go through normal and then do a slow play review. Good job. Smarty's just such a snappy turner, and he's just such a quick little guy, and that's why he has so much potential to be a 1D barrel horse. So let's go back through slow here and just kind of analyze how you're riding him and approaching your barrel. Okay, so because he's going slow, he's just slow loping. You're not needing to rate him very early. You're only rating one stride from the barrel, which is fine. But notice your body position. Even though you're one stride from the barrel, you're really sitting down. And when you sit down, your hand comes back. Your outside rein is loose. Everything looks fine. 1, 2. And he is just snappy, no room at all around that barrel, just able to just really rim him and not lose his fluidity. And notice what happens to your hand after you sat and rated him. Then get back up and let him get in the hole, which is good. You sat back up, your body is straight, your hand came back forward, and then as you get to the back side, again, your eyes are looking straight. You're not looking down at the barrel, which is fine. If anything, you could be maybe looking out here more to help yourself not hit the barrel coming out. But those are little things that you just want to be specific with your horse when you're in the turn. And then once you know that you've cleared it, you're grabbing a hold of the horn. You're starting to guide his face around to finish your turn. And that all looks really pretty right there. And then notice how you kind of come up a little out of the saddle, but then you just kind of sit down a little bit more. But then right here, instead of kicking, what I'd like to see you do is pull yourself up on your horn and pitch him his head more. So like right there, you're a little bit late. Even at the slow speed, you're just a little late with going forward. See, when you should be leaning forward, you're actually in the back of the saddle. So you should be pitching his head forward and leaning forward and pulling up on that horn when you're exiting the barrel. So those are just little things that if you're doing that now while he's going slow, that'll really catch you when you go fast. Okay, so then you get back to 2 hands. You shaped him up a little, you bump him with your inside leg, and then again your hand position, you don't need it to be as high as it is there, but it's okay. You've given him a little bit more pocket going into second than you did on first. Then you try to stay out of his way on the back side, and then again, not getting in his way. But then right here, you have a tendency to over finish your turns on your horse's face. If you notice right there, his head is really being pulled to the inside. So what I'd rather see you do is pitch him his rein, use your outside leg and body straighten out, pull up on that horn, and then give him back his head a little bit quicker. Instead of hanging on to that rein for balance, you should be balancing on that horn to pull yourself up and sit down in the turns. So right there is nice, a little bit blurry. Let me zoom out. Well, it's still blurry. So anyways, right there you're sitting, decent position going in. He's going slow. You only need one stride of rate. But then again, right here, you have a tendency, again, to want to bring that hand a little too high and then out to the side. So see, what I'd rather see you do is keep that hand a little bit lower and bring it back towards your saddle horn. Like right there, where you have it on the exit, you should have had that on the, right there, a little late. See, right there, it should have been here. But instead you do it there. So by the time you do it there, he's already stepped off. So hand position is really, really important. And then of course you're done here, so no big deal. But now we're going to go through your competition run and see how that went.